Who loves carnelians? If you said yes, then don't go anywhere because I have some special carnelians in store for you. I recently acquired some beautiful carnelians from a friend of mine who's been hunting the Kalama, Washington area for decades, and I have this huge bucket full of awesomeness to show you guys today. And oh my gosh, there is so many great ones in here. Every one of these came from Kalama, and oh boy, am I excited to show these to you. The banding and the glow of these are just amazing. Look at those lines. Look at that glow. Oh my goodness. Now this one's pretty cool. Look at the hematite all throughout the crystals. Just beautiful. This one has such a deep red to it, and look at that druzy crystals on top. This one's so cool. I love it. Now this one is another really deep red one, and oh my gosh, guys. Some of these I just don't have words for. This one is a big chunker with just beautiful, beautiful fortification lines. Look at that. Just amazing piece. These are pieces that I could just sit here and stare at all day long. This one is super cool. It's like got water lines on the bottom and a fortification banding on top. It's super, super cool. And this one, oh my gosh, the sparklies. It is layered. Chalcedony, then quartz, chalcedony, then quartz, then chalcedony with a top of druzy quartz. I mean, come on now. How cool is that? One of my favorites. This one was kind of pre-tumbled. But look at the carnelian flamage. I love it. This one I think has a mix of some opal still in it too. But then there's this guy. Look at those water lines. And that awesome quartz pocket. Super cool. That'll be a nice piece to polish. And then there's cute little guys like this that just have a little bit of carnelian in them. This one has some amazing lines in it. The white on the outer layer here is actually caused by bleaching from the sun. When I hold this up, you could see how it glows. Really cool piece. Some more funky ones. This one's really cool. It kind of reminds me of a tube or a plume. What do you think? Way cool. This is one of my favorites. Look at that drucy. These have such beautiful crystals on top. Oh, I love it. And then bam, look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love this piece. I don't think the carnelian goes all the way through this piece though, so I probably won't tumble it so I don't lose any of that awesomeness, but it sure is pretty. Same with this piece. I don't think this is one I would tumble, but look at that. Look at the flame. I just love that running through. Super cool. Look, it's like a little pocket of carnelian awesomeness. With mammillary inclusion on the inside. How cool is that? This one is super cool too. Many, many cool lines. I think this one reminds me of a chevron amethyst, though it's not. And this one's a pinky. This one, you can barely tell, but it's got pink to it. This one is super cool. Look at the drucy. This is a really deep, deep red as well. Let's get it wet. Oh yeah, it just glows so, so bright. The redder the better, right? Looks like clouds. This one's a super pretty cool piece too. Some of these just speak for themselves, don't they? This one has very light color to it, but I just think it's so pretty with a cute little quartz pocket. Is that a geode then? Yes. Now this is the one I love the most. This is probably one of the best out of the whole bunch. Look at them lines. I see an elephant, do you? Super cool. This one has amazing lines to it. Look at those lines. Just a stunning piece. I love this one. Look at the line on that, separating the quartz and the chalcedony layers. Super cool. This one is probably the most unique one of the bunch. I left it dry so you could see that inner layer. It's like a hematite layer. I've never seen that. Here's it wet. Look how just bright it got too. A little bit of blue chalcedony shoot through. So cool. This one's just beautiful. With all them lines, look at that. I love this one. It has a crystal impression, guys. That's where another crystal was, and it formed around it. And it left that crystal impression. Super cool. And here's it wet. I wanted to show it dry at first because it was hard to see that crystal impression still there, but this super cool wet too. Look at that glow. I think this one is just amazing. Look at the crystal pocket in that beautiful, beautiful carnelian. I love the impressions from the host rock. This one has kind of pink in the center. Look, how cool is that? This is a decent sized chunker. This is another one of those with just awesome banding around a quartz pocket in the center. This one's pretty wicked cool too. It's got impressions of either the host rock or another crystal in it as well, with just beautiful, deep, deep red. So cool. Now talk about flames. That is just a beautiful piece right there. This one will probably end up in my tumbler. I'm not sure yet. This one's hard to tell, but it actually has a beautiful like root beer color to it. But oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Another one with the quartz on top. This one is not a carnelian, but it does come from Kalama, Washington, and it's just so pretty I had to show you anyway. I just love these agates from Kalama. And this is another one that's not a carnelian either, but gosh guys, look at those bands! I had to share this one too because it was too cool not to show. I definitely had a few in there that weren't carnelians, but like I said, I thought you'd enjoy these as well. This is the last one from Kalama that's not a carnelian, but just awesome. This piece, now it's just wicked cool. Look at this. I don't even know how to describe this, but it's just a unique piece. And then bam, look at the bright red. Look at the colors in this one. Pinks, reds, blues, yellows, oranges. Ah, oh, just beautiful. Another pretty one with quartz. That's the bottom of it. Pretty cool. This one looks opally to me. Look! Look at the red carnelian all over it. Some of the color in this red is just amazing. It's almost pink. Like this side here, look at that. Just almost like a hot pink. This one's a pretty unique little piece too. Not often I see ones like this, so it's pretty cool. This is amazing. I mean, this one just speaks for itself. I'll probably leave this one alone because it's so cool. It looks like it just popped out of its host rock. Perfect little carnelian specimen. And this one is just another interesting, unique piece. The variety of what you can find there is amazing. And this little guy is so cute. It's got little water lines on the bottom there. You see that? Little sea maggot. And this one's a lot like the other ones, but it has way more cool lines to it. And some opal there, it looks like. Yeah, super cool. Just wait till I flip it over. Oh yeah, look at them lines. And more drucy. Drucy on both sides. How cool. I hope you enjoyed checking all those out, and sorry it was super long, but hey, love carnelians, right? Then you don't care. Alright, well, thanks again for joining me, and cheers y'all.